Plus, special little something just for you.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the best Easter eggs, callbacks, and hidden jokes in the first 3 episodes of The Boys Season 4. If you aren't caught up on the show up to this point, beware of massive spoilers ahead.
We could just be Kevin and Ambrosius.
Number 10, a new video game hero.
We need to talk.
We're talking now.
No, a proper catch-up in real life. Over at my place, maybe. Come on, don't make me play the 6 months to live card.
Before Ryan started playing the Mortal Kombat-esque Tournament of Heroes with Butcher, we were treated to a roster full of familiar soups. The stretchy Ezekiel, the tiny Termite, and the not-quite-invisible Translucent were just a few of the funniest fighters.
Translucent doesn't even mean invisible. It means semi-transparent.
But the one masked face that looked unfamiliar sported a yellow and black suit with talons on the mask. Based on the costume's spider design, the character is the show's version of the comic hero Webweaver. The soup's presence was also foreshadowed in episode 1 when a news report hinted that they had just been released from rehab. Webweaver's appearance would mark the 2nd time an Amazon Prime show featured a Spider-Man-inspired hero.
Let's get this guy webbed up.
What? No, are you trying to hurt this old man?
Number 9, the marvelous Miss Rachel? While we're on the subject of Amazon shows, we couldn't ignore the scene where the boys stopped to make fun of one of the streamer's most popular programs. After a surveillance plan goes south, the boys end up running away from villains and into a bat mitzvah.
The proof is right here. Now I'm calling on all the... Firecracker!
The font on the decorations for Ms. Rachel is the exact same titling used for Amazon's Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. To further hammer home the point, cardboard cutouts of a few of the show's most prominent actors appear in the scene. We'll try not to think about the fact that Mrs. Maisel's existence in this universe would mean that Ashley took a break from Vought to act on the show.
The open where may I direct your call? Head between your knees. I will connect you.
Number 8, Justice for Susan Rayner. A quick shot on a plaque in Season 4's 2nd episode reminded us that we lost one of the show's best characters a couple of seasons back. The deputy director of the CIA was fully ready to give her allies crucial information.
Meaning?
Meaning? I've been trying to put this puzzle together, and there's a missing piece, and it's been driving me nuts, and I think you just handed it to me.
But Susan's life ended right after she got a nosebleed that signaled her head was about to be popped. During that episode, the writers sneakily showed us who did it before we knew it was Victoria Newman with an extremely clever cut.
Her head's getting exploded! Frenchie, who do you know who can do that? No one! Her head's getting exploded!
Look, I have a daughter. I'm worried about super terrorists too.
The team never managed to get justice for the CIA operative's sudden death. However, since Mallory and Dakota Bob are pushing the boys to eliminate Newman by any means necessary, Rayner may be avenged.
Now, I can only keep my distance from her for so long. Eliminating her is top priority.
So do your f***ing job.
Number 7, supernaturally good actors.
You're good. You're perfect.
Best gonna move on. The flat earthers get the space at 4:30.
The duplicating soup that had trouble getting out of Firecracker's friend zone was played by Rob Benedict. Before being cast as Splinter on this Eric Kripke show, the performer appeared on another little-known Kripke show called Supernatural. Back on that fan-favorite program, Rob Benedict just so happened to play God.
All the kneeling and stuff, it's always made me deeply, deeply uncomfortable. Just don't use the G word, okay? Just call me Chuck.
His powerful role on that show made his lowly character on The Boys even more hilarious in hindsight. Outside of Benedict, Kripke was also able to bring on Supernatural alum Jeffrey Dean Morgan. Both actors arrived just a season after Jensen Ackles, aka Dean Winchester, started playing Soldier Boy. Kripke just needs to cast Supernatural's Jared Padalecki to satisfy nostalgic fans of the CW show.
Where were you last night?
I had some things to take care of.
Well, that's specific.
Number 6, 2 comical changes.
Mom! What are you doing in here?
When Frenchie and Kimiko attempt to sneak acid into the vice presidential hopeful's hotel room, they are confronted by Newman's superpowered daughter. Although the chemist escapes unharmed, his partner loses an arm.
All right, story's up.
Frenchie, trust me.
This brutal scene is a twist on a huge moment from the comics. During a routine operation, Frenchie and Kimiko are ambushed by a team of violent supes. The battle ends up costing the chemist his arm. Unlike the show's Kimiko, the comic Frenchie's limb does not regenerate. In literally lighter news, the TV series is finally giving Starlight a power she had in the comics. Although she could always fly in the source material, the show has changed things so that she learns the ability late in her career.
Good? Yes. Annie? That was awesome.
Number 5. Correct Soldier Boy conspiracies.
Look, what's important is, what are you selling?
I'm here to share the truth. Nothing but.
Most of the conspiracy theories that appear at TruthCon are just there to fill in space on the set. But if you look closely, you'll spot a couple of conjectures that are actually accurate. One of the posters claims that Soldier Boy and Liberty used to hook up. We know this rumor is true because he admitted she helped him start the very adult Herogasm event.
It's my thing. I founded it in '52. Me and this other soup, Liberty. Man, was she a firecracker.
Outside of that X-rated conjecture, another conspiracy theory claimed that Soldier Boy had been captured by the CIA. We knew this hypothesis is true because we saw Mallory putting him away in Season 3. Whatever theorist is getting intel on Soldier Boy might be a real government mole who would definitely get in trouble for leaking secrets.
So look, we're gonna find out anyway, so you just tell us the truth. We swear you'll be fine.
Number 4. The writers roast Brett Favre. Fans are used to seeing celebrities roast each other or themselves on The Boys.
Airbrushing the wrinkles out of the Dawn of the Seven, put VFX 9 mil over the budget. You're neck fold to neck fold with Sex and the City 2.
But one of the most severe burns was entirely devised by the writers. During a news broadcast in the Season 5 premiere, a headline claims that Brett Favre said, quote, "Childhood obesity justifies diverted food bank funds." This fake story references the real controversy where the former quarterback was accused of using funds intended for people on welfare for his own benefit.
CBS News has exclusively obtained text messages and documents that connect the plan to divert millions of dollars in welfare funds to pet projects of Hall of Fame quarterback Brett Favre.
The fact that this easy-to-miss joke appeared at all suggests the writer really wanted to roast Brett Favre. Judging by this scene, every celebrity should be prepared to get dinged whenever they watch The Boys.
I'm not giving off too much of a blindside vibe, am I?
As if that's a bad thing? Wait, what is that smell?
Number 3. Video store callbacks.
I'm surprised you called.
I'm full of surprises, isn't I?
What do you want?
During Butcher's secret meeting with Victoria in Vought's version of Blockbuster, we got distracted by a few great Easter eggs. The poster for a movie called Static Heat 3 is a callback to the Polarity character introduced on Gen V. There's also a few Soldier Boy posters to remind us that he was once a big movie star.
The prisoners you liberated here, most of them were nearly dead. They owe you their lives.
I'm not here to take credit. These boys here, they're the real hero.
Ironically, one of the sneakiest Easter eggs appeared outside of the store. If you pause at the right moment, you'll see a ruined reading room that was sponsored by the Church of the Collective. That was notably the name of the organization the Deep got caught up in, before realizing it was a cult. His public feud with the church is likely why the store looked abandoned.
Brandon me with your initials! It's enough!
I'm afraid that you have become a toxic personality, Deep.
Number 2. Jeffrey Dean Morgan's upgraded character.
Listen, brother, you don't trust me. Go back to your team. Oh, wait.
Anyone who read the comics might have been shocked to find out that a suave and intimidating actor was playing Joe Kessler. In the source material, a character named Howard Kessler was a complete joke. This pathetic CIA agent was nicknamed Monkey after being involved in an incident we cannot go into details about without getting demonetized. What we can tell you is that comic Kessler lacked the spine to stand up to Butcher. By contrast, Morgan's take on the character has no problem staring Karl Urban down.
How long before you drop dead? Hi, CIA, I can find a medical file. The whole world is about to burn, Billy. We need the kid.
Need the kid?
This adaptation upgrade was the perfect way to add conflict to the show. As Butcher tries to do everything he can to save Ryan, he has to worry about Kessler trying to turn the kid into a weapon.
Either we figure out how to train him, or we figure out how to kill him.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. A screen full of past and future soups.
The board felt we should find new candidates for the 7 ASAP. And the selection committee has narrowed it down to 25 choices.
Ashley's list of 25 potential heroes that could join the 7 was full of excellent references. Obscure comic soups like Malchemical got major shoutouts. Additionally, spin-off characters like Groundhawk and Tech Knight were also mentioned.
My journey to 4 blockbusters and 6 People's Choice began in this very class.
We even got deep cuts like Big Game, a soup that appeared in the series' very first episode. Out of all the heroes that appeared on the screen, Hyperion stood out thanks to comic history. When Ashley brings up that soup's profile, she notably insults her with some very not suitable for work language. She coincidentally happens to share a name with a Marvel hero that has been accused of being a Superman ripoff. It was a clever way for the writers to burn the comics company during the already funny scene.
Kinda like him.
Of course, he bumps us with suburban women and white men over 50. Amazing choice, sir.
What was your favorite Easter egg? And did you catch that Tilda Swinton was the voice of the Deep's very special octopus friend? Let us know in the comments below.
Are you embarrassed by me?
No, I'm not embarrassed by you, okay? I've told you that.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.